3, go.
Hey everybody, get ready. Today we have ASHTON Harlan on the show. She is going to tell us all about her life, her experience last season on NTNA, and what's happened up till now. So get cozy, get a drink, get a blanket, whatever, get your client, because maybe you're doing nails right now. And we will be back in a minute to interview ASHTON Harlan.
KUPA is proud to introduce KUPA Base Coat, a superior adhesive between nail plate and gel products without damage to the natural nail. Also, KUPA High Gloss and KUPA Matte Top Coats, both no wipe, an excellent sealer, and last 2 to 4 weeks. Now we have the Trio Pack, which include both high gloss and matte top coats and a free base coat. For more information, call 1-800-994-5872 or www.KUPAinc.com. KUPA is proud to announce 2 new additions to the ManiPro Passport family, introducing My Prince and My Princess, complete with an acetone-resistant control box and your choice of the KP60 or KP55 handpiece, with speeds up to 30,000 RPMs. For more information, call 1-800-994-5872 or visit us online at www.KUPAinc.com.
Colors and patterns help us express ourselves, show the world who we are. Sometimes I wake up and I feel girly, sometimes I'm flirty, sometimes I feel free, but most days I just feel like me. Show the world who you want to be. Color me curious. Join us May 29th on our Facebook page for the big reveal.
I wish you guys could see behind the scenes, because that was the funniest countdown anybody has ever done. It was a count up to 10, and at 6 it was go. I really wish I could have you on camera right now, John. It was cute. Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of the NTNA Recap Show. Thank you so much for tuning in. I am Elaine Watson, your host. I am the Executive Vice President of KUPA Incorporated, and I am joined by my lovely co-host, Beth, Livesey, Executive Editor of Nails Magazine.
Wonderful, perfect.
And we have, I know I finally get it right.
That's me.
And we have our very special guest today, ASHTON Harlan, all the way from Las Vegas, Nevada. Welcome, ASHTON.
Hi, thank you.
You look so beautiful. Oh my God, Let's talk about that hair.
Thank you.
You can never stop doing this color. Like, everybody is going to easily recognize you in Orlando with that hair color.
Yeah, I know. I kind of branded myself with it.
You're branded. It's so smart to be branded. It's incredible.
Yeah.
So, for those of you just tuning in and may not know what the NTNA Recap Show is, or even what the NTNA competition is,
Right.
Go ahead and explain it, Beth, for the millionth time this season.
Sure, no, I'm happy to. So Nails Next Top Nail Artist is the only online professional nail art competition. It's sponsored by Nails Magazine. Well, it's brought to you by Nails Magazine, and then we have weekly sponsors for each challenge. So KUPA, for example, is one of our top sponsors, and then each week we are challenging contestants with a theme challenge, and someone gets eliminated and someone wins. Well, we've kind of passed all the 10-week regular challenges, and so now we have 3 contestants left. So 3 women have survived all 10 of those challenges, and we're going to be flying them to Premier Orlando in Florida June 1st. We're going to find out who won at the biggest party in the nail industry, the NTNA Social. So today we're here talking to one of our 3 finalists, Ashton. So it's just really, really, really exciting. We're getting down to it.
It is.
Yeah.
And if this is the first time you've tuned in, don't worry, because you can go back to the KUPA Facebook page or Nails Magazine's
absolutely.
Facebook page, and you can rewatch all of binge it.
Yeah.
Everybody loves a good binge.
I
can't
did
even
that
watch
this weekend.
normal TV.
I just sat down and watched 6 hours.
Yeah, there's nothing like binging. I can't even be bothered with week-to-week stuff anymore. Yeah. So binge, get caught up, be with us in Orlando, because she's right. That is the biggest party.
Yes.
Last year, 600
We're expecting
attendees.
600 again.
Yeah, and because we're on the topic, make sure you go ahead and get your tickets now. I will give you guys the website address to go order the tickets ahead. And so at the end of the show, I'll give that. But let's get into Miss ASHTON Harlan, one of our 3 finalists. Lady, welcome back. This is your second
back-to-back
season back-to-back.
Which, so like you had a break of like, what, like just like a few months, maybe?
Yeah. But as soon as I was eliminated last season, I started working on my entry video and building my portfolio, so I don't really feel like I took a break.
You didn't take a break, wow.
No, not at all. And
really?
those challenges, we've said it at the beginning of the season so many times, like the challenges that you did in last season were challenging enough that we jokingly would question the mentality of anybody who would do it two in a row.
Yeah, it was crazy, but I feel like I kind of played it safe last season, and I was still finding my footing with what my style was and everything, and so I had to do it again.
Did you think there was a challenge last season that you just thought was like so incredibly difficult? Like we always joke about the Lauren Wireman one, because you were hand placing the sequins and then you got cut before you could submit it. But like, was there one that just like super frustrated you?
The hand in hand challenge was really hard. Because that one I did like negative and positive colors.
Right. And
that's
pretty though.
That one was hardest to come up with as far as like concept goes. But then near the end, I got pretty sick. I had like kidney stones and stuff.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
Yeah, I just kind of lost it.
Well, that's a good reason to lose. I mean, at least, things happen for sure.
I'm texting John, our crew member, because I have just discovered a tiny technical issue that none of you will even notice, that I just noticed that I'm fixing.
All right, thank you for fixing it.
It's not affecting the viewers, It's affecting my interview.
So how does it feel, Ashton, to be in the top 3? You're going to Orlando. I feel like for you, the expectations were so high, right? They're killer, because you barely missed it last season. So you came 4th place. So like, how good did it feel? How good did it feel?
Awesome and upsetting all
when
at the
you
same
made
time.
it this year.
Oh my gosh. I don't know. I lost it like the day we were waiting for the results. I kind of turned into a monster. Luckily, my boyfriend put up with me, and then as soon as I got the news that I was in the finale, I think I just like cried. It's crazy. It's been 2 years, and to finally be at the end,
you're finally at the end.
It was so overwhelming.
Yeah.
And then I was kind of sad because that means it's almost over.
The only person who's sad.
Yeah, it's going to become an addiction. I don't know what I'm going to do after.
Well, I think we're going to find your path, because I know I've spoken to you about your goals before. So I know you have ideas that I'm really curious about. Yeah.
Just do it, John. It's not the Ellen show.
He's
trying to be so professional. He's trying to get, look, he's moving that.
That's it?
Yeah, and then there's this one other thing. Usually, okay, I'm just going to go honest with the viewers. We have a monitor that we look at so that we keep looking. That one's good. There's this other thing now. John, look straight ahead of me. Not at the monitor. See that? No, John, look at me, honey. See that one? It's that whole piece is like right in the middle of it. So we have been working on and practicing. You just put it right in the middle. Go that way. We've been practicing cameras, and we have extra equipment here. And when we're talking to Ashton, you and I look at a monitor, so we're not doing this to the viewers. And we have just reset everything up, and I've got two giant things right in the middle that I can't even see talking to her, so I'm being a little diva. I think that's better. I can at least look at her now. Thank you. It was weird. I was talking to a tripod, a giant tripod and a big monitor. All right, now, so you guys all get a behind the scenes tweak, you know. This isn't just a quick little thing that we do here. We have 1, 2, 3 cameras going, lighting, whole thing, her. This is a legit studio we have going on.
Yeah.
So, anyways, back to your interview, beautiful Ashton. You are one lucky girl. You've got the best of 2 worlds and 2 families. Your little humble beginnings. You want to start there and tell the viewers about your start in life?
Yeah, so you're talking about my parents split up when I was younger. But I was like a baby, so it never had a negative impact on me. I get 2 families out of it, and like my step-parents are both really awesome. Like my stepdad, I had a stalker issue for a little while, and my stepdad taught me self-defense, and he's like a good mediator when there's drama between my mom and I. And then my stepmom, she's not that much older than me, so she just, I can really relate to her, and she's got like a calming presence, and she's just really down to earth. So I got lucky, have 2 families.
Marissa, show picture 12, which is, I'm showing right now your mom and your stepdad with you.
Aww.
Yeah. And then picture 13, which is a great picture because it shows your stepmom, your mom, and your dad. And picture 14, of course, is you and your dad. I love this next one, which is 15.
I love that too.
Is little baby Ashton with daddy.
Yeah.
I love this picture. So cute. It's cool though that most families have issues with a breakup like this. It's cool to hear somebody say, I get to have 4 parents who give me different values from all 4.
And they all like get along, so it's
great.
not, no drama.
Yeah. So little baby Ashton in Tennessee, right? Tell the viewers about the first proposal and kiss you ever got, because it's a cute story.
So I was going to preschool because my mom decided to go back to college. And I don't know, preschool is like my earliest memory. Had a lot of good times. My best friend, her birthday was the day before mine, and then I met this cute boy named Tyler, and we would kiss in the little fake kitchen area, the little plastic kitchen area.
Playing house.
We'd go back there and hide.
Legitly playing house.
And the last day of preschool, Tyler came in with a bouquet of dandelions.
Wow.
And proposed to me.
Wow.
Yep.
That's impressive.
Her first
Tyler.
proposal in preschool.
He knew to bring flowers. It's like amazing.
Have you stayed in touch
her.
with Tyler? Was my question when I read your bio.
What was that?
Have you stayed in touch with Tyler with Facebook and everything? Have you stayed in touch with him?
I haven't. I was actually asking my mom if she could help me track down some of my preschool friends.
I think it would be hysterical as adults to talk about Tyler kissing you and proposing to you that young.
I know. I definitely want to look them up.
You've had a really nice presence too of your family, your grandparents, for example. I want to talk about that little car, and I don't want to give anything away. I want you to tell the story, and then Marissa, when she's talking, I want to go to picture number 2.
About my car?
Yeah, the little car your grandparents made.
Oh, yeah. So my mom's mom and my dad's mom, they lived like a mile apart in a small town in Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of weird because both their names are Linda. But my grandpa on my dad's side made me a little Corvette. Mm-hmm. So I would get to drive it like between their houses. And when I take it to my mom's house and my cousins would come visit, I would sit on the back of it like a princess while my cousin would drive around.
Nice.
And he would just like occasionally stop and pop the fake hood and make sure everything was running okay.
That's too cute. Yeah. Oh,
lots of good times.
And this was a cute exposure. You know, you had an experience and exposure to animals, for the most part, good. The cat and the parrot you talked about in your bio, but I want to talk about the 2 toy poodles in your life.
Okay, yeah, my Aunt Jerry had 2 toy poodles, and they scared the crap out of me. When they jump up on me, they'd be like my height at the time, and so yeah, one day like my mom and aunt took the time to like let me get to know them, to not be scared. And then all of a sudden they were hanging out and it got really quiet, and they called to me and asked where the poodles were. And my Aunt Jerry had like a Jack and Jill bathroom, which is 2 toilets and a room with a bathtub in the middle. And so they came and found me, and I had put both the toy poodles in the toilets and flushed them, thinking that they were like dog bathtubs.
In the toilet.
That the dogs were scared of me.
You taught them. You showed them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Problem solver. Problem solver. Yeah. Yeah.
I have some other cute pictures. There's one of you. Well, let's do the preschool one. You could tell that story. You were in a magazine pretty young.
What?
Number 1, Marissa.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Love.
So how did that come about?
It was at my mom's college, and they did a magazine every term or every semester, and they decided to do a story on our preschool. And we were having circle time where the teacher reads to us, and everyone's listening to the story, and I'm just like staring at the camera.
I'm going to say you have the little braids, right?
Braids.
The little pigtail braids. You're the only one looking at the camera.
And I think Tyler is on the far left.
Yeah. Who's Tyler?
He's on the far left?
I think so.
Is he next to the teacher in the blue?
He's off a little bit. But he's on the very edge.
Oh, okay. I see. There's 2 kids right here. It's got to be one of these 2. One looks like it could be a girl.
He's looking at Ashton.
He's looking at you, girl.
I think that is him that's looking at me.
His head is angled at you. You were his one true love.
Look out, Jamie.
Yeah.
Look out, Jamie. Tyler.
Cute picture of you, number 3, Marissa. You look like you're wearing a little Easter dress. You've got gloves on and the ankle socks that roll over with the lace. What's the story?
Yeah, I lived in the South. I had a lot of like little Southern dresses.
That's true. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
My grandpa was a photographer, so he took a lot of pictures.
Good.
I was the first grandchild, so yeah, he took pictures of me all the time.
Yeah. Marissa, number 4, your mom and putting makeup on you.
Oh, cute. That's a great picture.
She started me in the beauty industry young.
That's good. You knew you were interested in doing that at a young age. So next in your timeline, we have you moving to Idaho.
Yep.
Is that because that's where your mom's school was?
Yeah, she picked a school in Idaho. I think partially because my Aunt Arlette lived up there.
Yeah.
So she wanted to be closer to her while she was going to school.
So your mom started going to college.
Mm-hmm.
What was she going to
That's
school
amazing.
for?
She's a school counselor.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
Good for her.
Yep.
Good for her.
So I always liked it because she worked in the schools that I went to.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I liked it. I got away with a lot, I think, because everybody liked her.
You have to tell the story about your birthday party. And I don't want to give anything away because I have pictures. Marissa, just get ready for 6 and 7 while she's talking because they're going to need a visual about this. Tell them about your birthday party.
My puppy party. My Aunt Heather came to visit, and they threw me a little puppy themed birthday party. It was awesome. They lined the sidewalk with paper plates that they had drew paw prints on leading up to our apartment.
Cute.
And then when my friends would get there, they'd put their hair in dog ears or ponytails and painted our faces. And then my mom also, what I remember most about this party is that my mom made us all these little individual doggy cakes. You can kind of see them in the second picture.
Oh my goodness.
But the frosting was horrible. Nobody could eat it. It was so bad. Even scraping the frosting off, it had seeped into the cake, and it just...
Oh no!
Yeah, it was really funny though.
Your poor mom.
No, she thought it was funny
No.
too. Yeah, but that's the party where I got my first nail polish
Oh.
and started my nail journey.
What kind? Do you remember what it was?
Yeah, do you remember what it was?
What was it?
Oh, I don't remember. After that, I just started accumulating them. I had a crazy collection of nail polishes.
Good job.
Probably more than I have now of regular polish.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I had a lot.
It's funny how you tried to put the 2 poodles in the toilet, and then you had this dog party, and now you have two you have 2 really big dogs.
I know,
Yeah.
huh?
Yeah.
We have pictures of them coming up.
You've changed.
Yeah.
You came full.
She was afraid of the little poodles,
Yeah.
and now she's not afraid of
then
those
had a dog
giant,
party.
massive.
Now it's let's get the biggest dogs they could find. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got over my favorite dogs.
You really did. Good for you.
So your mom and you both put roots down in Idaho, and you guys got your first house. But there's a whole story about that, and I think that's a good share.
Yeah, so we got our first house after my mom graduated, and it was in the cutest little neighborhood. It was awesome. It was back before cell phones.
Yeah.
So when we moved in, the other girls in the neighborhood would come over and knock on the door and see if we could play. And everything was super spontaneous, and there was a lot of kids my age, so it was fun.
Mm-hmm.
But in 5th grade, our house burned down.
Oh no.
Yep, and we lost everything we owned. Our insurance would let us salvage some things. I had a pretty extensive stuffed animal collection that had a lot of sentimental value, and they did let me pick one of my stuffed animals to salvage it, and they'd clean it, get the smoke smell out of it, repair it. But it was just hard to not, I don't know, to lose things that you can't really place.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And then to have to choose a bunch of things that you love that you can try to keep. But that was just really hard. I lost my nail polish collection.
Oh no, it's flammable.
My
Yeah.
first violin, tons and tons and tons of pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
actually said further in her bio when she wrote me, that you had to ask your family to help you out, even with the pictures that I'm sharing today on this interview,
Oh, wow.
because in that fire you lost all your pictures.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about sentimental things. Like, I don't
I
even
know.
know.
My mom sent me a bunch, and my Aunt CJ and Arlette, I got some of their Facebooks. Yeah, it was hard to track down. I kind of had an anxiety attack when you asked for pictures because I just don't really have a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're awesome. They helped me
Yeah.
put pictures together.
Thank God.
The one good thing about, I guess, like cell phones is that your pictures can stay in the cloud or, stay with you.
Yeah, nowadays.
Yeah.
Where
Big fan of technology.
were they able to rebuild that house, or did you guys move?
No, it was just like interior damage. The foundation was fine, so
Okay.
yeah, we were able to rebuild what was damaged, and we moved back in.
Mm-hmm.
Got pretty much everything replaced, and then 2 years later, same house caught on fire, and we lost everything again, including the things that we had salvaged from the first one. So then it was just like everything that mattered was gone.
Even
And,
that your stuffed animal you salvaged, you ended up losing it?
yeah.
Oh my God. I'm a stuffed animal girl. Like, I had a million of them growing up, and every one of them slept in bed with me, and I think I slept at the foot of the bed with this much space because all my stuffed animals. So, and I lost one walking to school one day. I don't know why I was taking it to school. It was young. But I lost one, and that wrecked me.
Oh.
Like, all I could think about all day long in school was cutting class as a little kid to go find my stuffed animal. I can't imagine, like, losing everything sentimental as a child. Twice. Do you know why? Was there a electrical problem, or what caused the two fires?
No, there's no. They weren't able to figure it out either time.
Oh my God.
But what's weird is since we moved out of that house, I know that it's caught on fire like 2 more times without explanation.
That house.
Oh, I just got goosebumps.
Yeah.
No one should live there.
Ooh.
Yeah,
it's haunted.
Yeah, like a curse.
That it needs to be smudged. No, it just needs to be wrapped. Okay, now we have to ask. I mean, did you ever notice anything weird living in that house?
Yeah.
Oh, she's got the yes face.
We actually had a total of 5 fires in that house. Only 2 times we lost everything. But, like, I remember one of them was a dryer fire where all the new clothes that we had bought to replace from the first fire, everything in the dryer burned. And we were home, so my mom noticed it, and, like, she stopped it and threw all of our clothes outside and sprayed them down, like, while they were on fire. And another time...
Dangerous.
We had just bought some candles, like the day before, and I remember asking my mom if we could light them, but she was kind of nervous about it. She was going to get those candle warmers so that you can have the scent without the fire, because obviously we're paranoid. But I remember that we had left and we came home, and one of the candles had been unwrapped, and it was lit, and it was underneath paper towel roll that caught on fire, like right when we walked in the door.
Scary.
How long
were you
in that house total?
4 years, I think. 3 or 4 years.
And what age to what age?
5th grade or 4th grade or 5th grade until 7th grade.
I bet your mom has more stories she probably didn't tell you.
Yeah, because
I bet you if I was living in that house with my daughter, if I saw weird things, you probably don't even know. We have to have a talk with Mom.
No, it was weird because I just had a conversation with her about it. I was like, I feel like, I don't know. I was like, it seems like there's so many unanswered questions about it.
Right.
Because there are, and there's
Right.
just no explanation. And yeah. So we ended up moving.
Yeah, I would.
Good.
I would. But the move was a good move. You got to go move. Tell where you landed next. Let's go there.
Then we moved in with my Aunt Violet and Uncle Will.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, they had a farm, and they had 2 kids, Matt and Kimmy, who were about my age. And then while we were living there, they had a third, Matt, and my cousins became my siblings because we lived with them for so long.
Marissa, do 20, 21, and 22. These are, give them a little time, but we're showing now pictures of your cousins. The one on the swing.
Cute.
Kimmy, the one at graduation, is 20.
One that would drive my Corvette around.
And 22 is
John.
cute. He looks 22. He looks like he's doing dishes at the sink, but with food all over the face.
That one is Matt.
Matt.
And then the girl's Kimmy.
Yeah. And then Marissa, number 19. That one's not the 4 generations picture, the one with all your aunts.
I love
all in one picture.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's a great picture.
I have aunts, a lot of second moms.
Right.
You have a lot of women in your family, in your life.
Yeah.
Yes. A lot.
We have pictures because I didn't show them earlier. I want to show them now because then I want to go to this one. Number 17 is you and your grandma. And number 18 is you and your great-grandma, I think.
Yeah, that's who I think I look the most alike, is my 2 grandmas.
They're beautiful. You have
Yeah, my great-grandma, last time I saw her, I was like, let's take a silly picture. And she just went for it. I was so surprised.
Unbelievable. Number 23 is the 4 generation picture, and I kind of was saving it because we've commented on the show in the past when I did your Facebook Snoopy Snoop that your mom looks like she could be your sister.
Yeah, I remember we had that conversation.
Yeah. There's some pictures of you on Facebook now, much older now, not this young, where I had to ask, is that your friend? Is that your? And it ended up being your mom.
Yeah, she's beautiful.
She's gorgeous.
Looks very young.
So
a lot of people did think that we were sisters when I was growing up.
Oh yeah, I bet that would happen all the time. I do also have a picture of her graduation day, number 11. That one it's a good one to show.
How cute.
Yeah.
Oh, so good.
Look at her.
Yeah, that's when she got her counselor's degree, or her master's degree.
Oh, it does show. Let's go back to 12. 12 is the one with your mom and your stepdad, because there you are. You're older now and closer in age. You guys look like sisters in this picture.
Yeah.
Drop my glasses.
sure.
I'm going to need
Yeah.
those. Yeah.
Yeah, and that one's only 2, or no, that might have been 4 years ago.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Okay.
Yeah, you guys definitely look so close in age, and you can tell you're not because of the graduation picture. Yeah, your mom's got some secrets to her age. We're gonna have to chat. So, what was life like living on the farm?
That was a lot of fun, actually. They would, to water their yards there, they would flood them with the irrigation canals. And so, if it was a hot day and we want to go swimming, we'd ask them to water the yard, and then we'd have 5 inches of water to run around in.
Oh, that's cool.
They had cows and pigs, chickens. It was just a lot of fun. Super country.
You started driving at a really young age while you were living in the country. Well, you actually started at a much younger age because they gave you the Corvette and knew you were responsible. How old were you when you started driving a car?
14. In Idaho, you can get your license or you can start driving at 14.
That's young.
but you can start driving tractors when you're 12.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
So, like some of the smaller farm towns, like the kids drive themselves to school on tractors, and that fills up the school parking lot.
Wow. Yeah. That's
Being
more
from California,
country.
I can't imagine.
That's more
Yeah.
country than I grew up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, there's nowhere else like it.
While you were living in Idaho, your dad started working for Delta?
I think he started right before we moved up there. But yeah, he
Okay.
worked for Delta for a while. So even though we lived far away, like I got to visit him a lot, go up there for holidays and on school breaks and stuff.
That's awesome.
So
Super
nice,
convenient.
yeah.
Is that the reason? Is that how you and your mom were able to start traveling? Because in your bio you mentioned that you do a lot of traveling with your mom.
No, that was unrelated actually, because we didn't start traveling until after he left Delta.
Okay.
Because my dad is a DJ now.
Oh. Go,
Mhm.
Dad.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
cool.
he got like DJ of the year.
Oh my God.
I think a couple times up in Nashville.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah. But then, yeah, my mom and I, that was separate vacations that we took. We've been to 12 countries so far.
Awesome. That's cool to be able to do that with your mom. What are some of the places you've been to?
We went to a few in the Caribbean when we did a cruise, like Jamaica, Mexico, and then a lot of Europe, like Belgium, the Netherlands, France. The only places I really haven't been to in Europe that I want to go to are England and Spain. But I feel like those kind of deserve their own trip.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
I
Too
feel
much
like
to see.
I feel like your dad should DJ the NTNA party.
Oh my gosh, he should.
That would be
He's
cool.
Make it happen.
Get on
would
that
be
right now.
awesome.
You don't have enough work. Let me give you some more. Get Dad. Book Dad.
Benefit
You
is
might
to watch
really
her.
do it.
Okay, awesome. I'll look forward to it.
There's some benefit to it. He might get to watch his daughter win. You never know. Right?
Yeah, that would be awesome. Because I don't know if they're going or not.
Yeah.
But yeah, my mom and my Aunt Marletta are both going to Orlando.
Oh, great.
And Jamie
I'm
is,
excited.
and my 2 nail techs are going.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
Oh, you have
A
an
couple-
entourage.
I feel like everyone going this year has an entourage. Like Carly and Nixie has that huge group, and like
Yeah.
there's gonna be a lot of groups of people.
A lot of people.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Well, everybody wants to see. Everybody wants to see.
Well, yeah,
their
I'm glad
family.
they're
I love
supporting
it.
everybody.
Supporting them.
Yeah, that's so fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
How did you end up going from Idaho to Utah? Because your bio ends up after Idaho in Utah.
I just moved to Utah after I graduated high school. Just to.
Oh no.
Oh.
No.
It says on hold. Oh, there we go.
You're good.
You're good.
You're good.
Like-
You're back.
Okay.
No, you're fine. You're
Sorry,
fine.
somebody called me.
That's okay. Oh, that does happen.
Yeah, it does happen.
I
They'll
forget.
time
We've
you out.
not had that happen yet. Knock
You're
on wood.
popular. Everyone's calling.
You're okay. You're okay. We got you back.
Okay. Yeah, I just moved to Idaho, or to Utah, just to get out of Idaho. But I mean, it's basically the same place.
Just on your own, not with your mom. That was you on your own.
Yeah,
I know this feeling.
So yeah, my own. And that's kind of when I started doing other people's nails. And I like buy press-on nails and design them for my friends
Cool.
and stick them on them, or we'd spend like a whole day with me painting everybody's toes. And I never had really thought about nails as a career because I thought I'd have to get a full cosmetology license.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And so I ended up moving back to Idaho, and I had planned on going to WyoTech in Wyoming to get a degree working with cars.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I wanted to do like interior and exterior design.
Wow.
Cool.
I feel like you would have been good at that. I think you could still do that.
Yeah. And it's weird because it's really similar to nails, like the painting process and buffing it down and the prep work and everything. There's a lot of similarities.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I hope one day get the chance to go to school for that. But when I was planning on going to school, I heard an ad on the radio for a nail course, and that there were a couple spots open in just a strictly nail course.
Right.
And so I'm like, oh my gosh, well, what have I been doing? That's what I need to go to school for.
Perfect.
But then I went to the school, and the class was full, and it was an old ad. So I was like, I don't want to wait. How can I get my license? And so then I discovered apprenticeships. And I drove around everywhere asking if there was anyone there with an instructor's license who would let me apprentice.
Right.
And then I finally did find a salon, and it was weird because they had a girl ask the same thing like a week before.
Oh, interesting.
And so they were kind of interested, and they said that they knew somebody with their instructor's license, and they'd bring her in. But then that actually didn't go very well. We were unable to complete our hours, and so I had to go to school and start completely over.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I think I'm just used to starting over.
Right?
Since the fire.
You get redos.
It just came naturally.
Unbelievable.
So the season was a redo. I mean, it just all makes sense
redos.
now.
You get redos.
That's you. Yeah.
You're the
Yep.
redo girl.
But then, I ended up going to school. And I had told my school, I was like, I did an apprenticeship, but it didn't work out. I pretty much was almost done with my hours. I had done all my book work. So they did give me a discounted rate. They didn't make me buy books or the starter kit.
That's nice.
And they let pretty much start taking clients the first day, and it was just a place to kind of run out my hours.
Got it.
How many
But
hours?
I also learned like a lot when I was there, a lot that I hadn't learned when I was doing an apprenticeship, and so I feel like it was worth it anyways.
Got it.
Even though I had to go through schooling twice.
Right.
How many hours did you have to do at that school?
Idaho requires 400. And apprenticeships are twice the hours that schools are. So I almost had 800 hours apprenticing and then completed 400 with school.
God. I'd be angry. I'd be so angry.
I know. But Ashton's calm. Like, I feel
Yeah,
like that's something,
I'd be
I feel like
angry.
that's something everyone has said about you. And, like, I feel like I observed that from you last season. Like, you have a tremendous sense of calm. Like, I just want you to know you come off very calm, and I don't know, how do you stay calm? Like, can you share with us
any
the
advice?
class? Like, how are you doing that?
I don't know. I get that a lot at work from my clients too.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think doing nails though, it just kind of puts me in like a zen place, and so yeah. I don't know.
Makes sense.
I definitely, when I'm at home, am not that calm. Like, Jamie the other day, he told me, because I was freaking out about the finale.
Yeah. Me too.
He's like, just your process, you come up with a good idea, and then you go into like this self-demising phase, and you get really like down, but then you turn it out and it's awesome. And then you think you're getting eliminated, but you're not. It's like, this is just your creative process. Just go with it.
Right, because he's observed it for 2 years, so he knows how it goes. Yeah. Well, you're still here. You're still here. You're doing great.
Yeah.
Since you brought him up, you need to tell everybody how you guys met.
Oh, I
how
like
did
that.
you meet?
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Yeah, let's talk about Jamie.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, when I was living in Idaho, after school, I kind of felt like I had peaked there. It's not really a place for a whole lot of nail art. And so I decided to get a second job and save up to move to Las Vegas. And the job I ended up getting was at the restaurant that my boyfriend was managing. And I was still doing nails on the side, but this was just to kind of get me out of there faster. And he was just like super cute. I liked him right away. And we hung out a couple times. But then his friend came up to me on, it was Halloween. And he's like, if you like him, you need to quit your job because he's too ethical to date someone that works for him. So I walked up to him and I quit my job, and then we started dating right then.
Nice.
That's awesome. Good move. She's doing it. Marissa's already on it. She knows what numbers. She's showing the picture of the two of you together. There's so many good ones, though, on your Facebook that I've used over time on the Snoopy Snoops and costumes and stuff. You guys are a cute couple.
Yeah. But yeah, when we started dating too, I told him that maybe we shouldn't get serious because I wanted to leave. I didn't want to put down roots in Idaho. And he was talking about moving here because he's a musician.
Ooh.
And he has some friends up here who he plays with. And so we decided to move to Las Vegas like a week after we started dating.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's when you have to go with your gut.
You do.
But you knew him a long enough time at least to know what he was like. It wasn't like it was a first date and you'd never met.
Right. That's true.
Yeah. And we stayed there and I kind of saved up for a little bit too. But we were both for sure going to move.
Wow.
And then if by the time came things weren't working, we'd go our separate ways. But things were awesome and we ended up renting a house together, and now we own a house and we have 2 dogs. And
how long have you guys been together total now?
Halloween was 5 years.
Oh, nice.
Aw, Halloween's my day too.
I know.
Halloween's romantic. A good day for romance. Sounds weird, but that's awesome. Let's show pictures of the baby pooches.
Yes.
Who dwarf Mama, number 26 and 27, Ishtar, and Bacchus, right? How do you say it? Bacchus?
Bacchus.
Mm-hmm. St. Bernard's.
Yeah. Ishtar is, we're both into mythology, so Ishtar is a Sumerian goddess, and Bacchus is Roman.
Oh.
I love their names.
What made you guys decide to get St. Bernard?
Yeah,
like such big dogs.
Jamie had Ishtar. He got her a little bit before we started dating. And I probably fell in love with her first, if I'm being honest. She's super sweet.
Aww.
And then we moved out here, and I wanted to get her a friend, and so yeah. And it's just such a good breed. Like, they're gentle giants.
They're rescues. Like, I mean, rescuers. Whenever you see them in cartoons, they always have a wood barrel under their neck. Like, they're portrayed to be, winter rescue dogs when people are trapped in. Right? Am I right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, every cartoon has them with a little
I just
barrel.
Think of Beethoven. That's all.
Oh yeah,
and I'm glad you didn't name them Beethoven.
Yeah.
They're not that bad either.
Yeah. Anybody who
they don't really chew the furniture, and they don't really slobber that much. It's
I know, that's why I think of as the slobber. That's what I thought of. Okay, well.
Anybody who watched last season would know you got Bacchus last year while we were doing this.
To make it more challenging on yourself.
Yeah, we have puppy pictures on the show.
I saw on the our breeder's Facebook page that they just had a bunch of puppies. I'm like, let's just go get one. We can train him before we move into our new house, so we don't have to deal with accidents in the new house.
Right.
And Jamie said, okay. So we ended up driving straight to northern Idaho, went straight back after we got him.
Wow.
I think it was like a 32-hour round trip.
Wow.
Because I had to go back to do the competition.
Wow.
Bless you.
But it was okay because then I took a maternity leave, so I was off work for a couple weeks and I was able to catch back up.
That's awesome.
Perfect.
That is so cute. Do you want to bring him in? We talked about this before the show. We said if you wanted to bring him, we did have Carly's kitty on.
Yeah, let me see. It might just
disconnecting me. And while you're doing that, if anybody has any questions for Ashton,
I actually got a good question.
Have you got some? I'd love to have some questions.
It was how do I enter NTNA, and we're getting the application up right now for season 7. It will be in the June issue, so in a couple weeks it'll be live. Season 7 application. Just keep an eye on nailsmag.com, all our social media channels.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, this one's funny. Phyllis Carlson, who's a top fan of ours, she's a regular on our show. She says, Ashton. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Yeah. Right?
Huge.
Look at the size of Mom.
He's a bear. He is. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, my gosh. Look at you, baby.
And this is Ishtar.
Oh, my gosh. They're both.
Wow. I mean, I knew they were big. I've
Yeah.
seen pictures of her with them, but Lord,
Oh, my
Ishtar.
gosh. Eyes.
Oh, what a cutie.
Yeah.
Look at those jowls.
I know.
You can just see him
They're
hanging in the picture.
gigantic.
Oh my gosh. That is incredible. Yeah. Ricky's trying to get pictures for social media of Ishtar on your screen, taking over the screen.
No, I didn't think that they'd fit in the frame.
Yeah, that's.
I'm shocked
I know.
they did.
I know. I hear you.
Phyllis was making a comment. I was about to. Oh, there you go. Here we go. Oh my goodness.
Oh my god, their heads are gigantic.
Just a big teddy bear.
So cute.
Yeah.
Oh.
I love
Do they sleep with you?
No, they sleep on crib mattresses.
All right. Because I have little dogs
They
and
can't.
one refuses to get out of the bed.
Sleep with her.
You
They're
couldn't.
so
You'd have to have
cute.
like 2 king-size beds
I know.
put together. Oh my gosh. So anyways, I was going to say Phyllis Carlson is talking about the fact that you draw. And she says, she goes, yes, Ashton Harlan, so amazing at drawing too. When I talk about her to my hubby, this is Phyllis talking.
Wow.
I'm
Wow.
like, the one that draws awesome pics on her microfiber couch and wipes it away. That was from last season. She says you draw on your microfiber couch.
I do, yeah. That's like my favorite pastime.
How have I
I
missed
draw
this?
like portraits and Disney characters into the fibers and then
Marissa, pose show number 16. Because I have a picture of Ashton's amazing drawing.
Oh yeah, there we go. That's
She
some
started
good drawing.
young. This
Those are her
picture-
finale nails. These are what we're gonna.
Yeah. I'd like to think this was her attempt at getting all the ants in one picture.
For sure.
So many ants.
yeah, that's my first portrait work.
Oh my goodness. All your people look like flowers. They look like they have petals around their heads.
You know what I'm remembering? I'm remembering this out of nowhere. Ashton, didn't you post a video of you polishing with your toes? Wasn't that you? That's
Yeah.
crazy. Have you guys seen?
No.
Everyone needs to look at this video. Is it on your YouTube?
I off my YouTube channel because I was embarrassed, but I can put it back up.
I thought it was. I
Because
thought
you were
it was
embarrassed?
talent. I thought it was so talented. Like with her toes, she can.
I want to
polish.
see this. I need
I
to
paint my
start
toes
snooping.
with my toes.
Yeah, I need to start
Like I
snooping
fill
better.
the bottle with my toes and then paint them, and I did a video doing a design.
I think that is so incredibly talented. Like, I mean, it's hard enough to paint your toes with your hands, and then she's like,
Yeah.
toes on toes.
Talented.
I do.
You must have long toes then, like your long fingers.
Yeah.
Let's talk
It
about
was
those
really hard
nails.
to
Did
work
you catch
too,
your
like
nails?
getting the angle right and not knocking over the camera. But
Ashton, pull your hands back up into the frame. Let's talk about those beautiful nails you got going on. I am a
they're so
nude.
gorgeous.
Yeah, I'm a nude. I love nude nails, and those are gorgeous.
So I want to say something about Ashton's nails. So
They're beautiful.
Ashton's done my nails, and she had those stilettos on. And I asked her, I said, like, so you always wear long nails, like, even when you work? And she goes, yeah. She goes, I only wear stilettos pretty much. And this season, I felt like in a few videos you had your nails shorter, but it was probably just to get the work done. But I'm like, yeah, you love long nails, and you really do wear them in the salon when you work every day, which I think is so impressive.
Yeah, I usually have a lot of nail art, a lot of crystals.
Yep.
Yeah, but I didn't have time to keep up with my own nails
That's fine.
during the season.
We understand.
I don't even have time, and I'm not in this competition. I don't know how you do it.
I have a really good question from Morgan for Ashton. So Morgan is asking you, what is the most helpful education you've received after school? And how much will you say you've improved as a nail tech since graduating?
I actually haven't taken any education since school. I think I just get so determined, like, I'll see something that I want to learn to do, and I'll figure out how to do it.
Right.
I think if I had taken education, I'd probably be further along than where I am now, where I have to figure it out for myself.
Oh, you're pretty far along.
I was just gonna
I think
say.
I think you're far along.
Pretty far along, girl.
But then next top nail artist too, like, it forces you to learn a lot
Right.
in a little bit of time, and you get to work with a bunch of different products. So this was my most educational experience.
Yay.
I think the cool thing about it is too is you all do the videos, and so if you watch all of your the competitors doing theirs, there's a lot to learn there as well.
Mm-hmm.
Even to take into the next challenge, I would pay attention to what everybody is doing. And
Oh yeah. For sure.
Yeah, I learned a lot from these guys.
you're a pretty talented group.
I agree.
Yeah. I don't have any questions. I do have funny comments. Philippa Felton, I just read. I'm going to put my glasses on because I want to make sure I read it right. It was pretty funny. She says, if your vehicle ever breaks down, you could put a saddle on Ishtar and go about your business. I thought that was cute.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. Everybody, of course, comments about the dog. Big dogs need love, too. I love that. That's cute. Oh.
I saw that Dana and Kelsey were in our chat, and they just wanted to say, Ashton, that they're here to support you, which I think is really sweet of them.
Yeah. It's always good to have people.
Hey, Kelsey.
That's awesome. I don't have any other questions. Do you have any questions from your chat?
I don't have questions from the chat, but I want to ask Ashton, I just want to ask her as me.
As me.
How are you, not as the Nails Magazine Facebook chat.
Yeah.
How are you feeling about the final nails? Because right now they're all working.
Yeah.
They're all working. So how are you feeling about that, your final challenge?
Pretty good. I'm a little worried about time.
Yeah, it's creeping up.
Yeah.
It's May
It's coming up
1st
fast, but
today.
I think I'm going to get them done pretty soon.
Okay.
Yeah. I had an engineering issue
Ooh.
with
Intrigued.
one of them.
I'm intrigued. Okay.
So, yeah, I don't want to tell you what I'm doing.
don't
but-
give anything away.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, don't give anything
But
away.
one of my clients' husbands is a handyman,
Oh.
and so I kind of talked to him. I told him what my issues were,
Uh-huh.
and then we're 3D printing
I'm
little
excited.
pieces.
Ooh.
I'm so
that we're
excited.
gonna make it for- Yeah.
That's
I do have a question.
Go for it.
It's from Phyllis Carlson. She says, did you know how to shoot video before entering NTA, and how do you know what to use to shoot videos? I think that is a good question.
I think everyone has that question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I had no idea. I went through the App Store and found one that looked user-friendly, and that's what I've been using the last 2 seasons.
Are you using just an app on your phone, and you're using your phone?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
That's so impressive. And I do think, and Carly said the same thing, right? She was like, I just had to teach myself video. But
Yeah.
I do think, like, in terms of video, like Ashton this year, I just, solid videos. Like, I think everyone was just clean. I remember Jan kept saying they're clean videos. Like, your videos are just clean in terms of background, and then the shot is just so clean and tight. So I just, you are really great at doing video.
Yeah.
So that's impressive to trust your phone.
Do videos every challenge this season.
I know, because they're just more fun, and then KUPA
It's our fault.
Well, they're more fun.
Because it's more interesting to the viewers. They don't
It
want to
is.
just see the beautiful work of art you've done. Everybody just wants to know how it was made.
achieved.
So we've
Yeah.
kind of put more work on you. I'm really sorry.
No, I liked it.
I love it.
The tip about videos for the people asking, the main thing is I would say is to not record start to finish. Just record like the main parts of what you're doing.
I agree.
Which makes the editing process a lot easier too.
I agree 100%. And then you're showing what's really important or like essential to your design. Because there are some things like you don't need to show. Like we always say, you don't need to show prep work unless it's required.
Right.
You know. So I think that's
you don't need to see the same nail built 10 times. Like
I mean, it could be hours to have to go back through hours of footage to trim it down to just 5 minutes. Yeah, very good tip. That's an excellent tip.
I think that's a good one.
Yeah. I think it's an interesting just aspect to the competition because it does take all the competitors and throw them outside their comfort zone.
Exactly, because no one's
because you guys aren't. This isn't a video competition.
Really been like coming in with that experience. Like it's very rare you find someone who comes in and they're like, oh yeah, I know how to make videos already. I'll just maybe Lorna.
I especially love last season, your first season. Were any of those challenges like a first for you? Like I know some people have never done 3D acrylic, and had to do 3D
NTNA,
acrylic.
like, oh,
Did you have any firsts in this whole 2 years of competition?
Yeah, pretty much all the 3D work was first for me.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm more of a hand painter.
We can tell.
So I don't have a lot of experience with like even flowers and 3D stuff like that. I just don't really do it that often, and one of my nail techs is better at it than I am, so if people want flowers, I just send them to her.
Got you.
That's a good idea.
And it's May 1st, so the May issue of Nails Magazine, if you go to nailsmag.com, you can see the digital issue, but there's an ad in the May issue from NSI, and it features Ashton's winning nails from that challenge. So did you see it? Did you see the ad?
I did. I just checked my mail today. And
I wish I would have known. I would have had the picture.
Yeah. So how does
production
it feel?
fail on my part.
How does it feel to see your nails in an ad in a magazine? Like I think that's just a huge compliment.
It's amazing. I think that's probably the best prize ever.
I think it's a good prize.
That's a good prize.
Yeah, it's printed, like it's real. And I just am glad that like NSI liked my work enough to
they loved it.
Post it and to share it on their website and use it in an ad. It's big.
Yeah, it is.
I think
it's super cool.
If I recall, NSI was my first ad.
Really?
I did an ad.
That's amazing. That's good luck.
I had just moved to California, and it was independent.
Yeah.
I wasn't working for the other brand back then. And they reached out to me back then. And I did. It was an Eiffel Tower in French. I had to sculpt French nails, which wasn't easy. Back then, I wasn't a major pink and white. I was a 3D color acrylic girl from learning from Tom Holcomb, but. Yeah, and I'm going to say, too, as somebody who's been around, a long time, it never gets old. Like, seeing your work on the cover or in the magazine, if I had another one tomorrow, it would be as exciting, and I think, as the first time. But the first one is always the best.
But I get what you're saying. And
that's wonderful. That's cool. And there's some nice.
I'm gonna frame it.
Good. Yeah, I really love those nails. I was so happy when we were proofing the magazine and we saw your ad in there, and I was like, it's happening.
Yeah, that's really cool.
It's real.
It's real. It's real.
Yeah, it's real. And as the winner, do all three? Just the winner gets a cover
So
hit.
this year, just the winner is getting a cover. So I know it's kind of a bummer because we get we have in the past gotten 3 really good covers. But what is cool about not shooting a cover in Orlando is we can all relax a little bit more. 'Cause it's just very, very hard to shoot, then go to the party and do everything else.
I didn't know you guys shot it there.
We did last year, and it's
Oh,
hard. And
God.
especially like if you're gonna have an entourage, that's a whole day.
Yeah.
They can't be there or spend with you. But the other cool thing is that means our winner gets a trip
Come
to
to here.
California. So we get to give them a trip.
Ooh, we
Bless
should
you.
book a visit.
We're gonna have a nice trip with our winner. We're gonna spoil them. We'll get their cover.
Yeah.
We'll do like a nice thing.
All right,
So.
big goals, Ashton.
Yeah.
Yep.
You can sit right here on the couch with us.
Okay.
I love it. Well, I want to say a sincere thank you so much for taking a moment out of what we know is a very busy schedule.
We have another phone call tomorrow, me and Ashton.
You
so
do.
she's busy. So yeah, we're all busy.
You're busy.
We're all
You're gonna have a
scrambling
lot
to
to
finish.
do. Yeah, through the press of everything, you know,
Exactly.
from now until even after Orlando. Just be busy. You're gonna be busy, all of you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
No
I want
free-
to thank you. We have some closing out info. You're going to stay here with us, but I'm going to have some closing out. You want to make sure that you go to the awards ceremony and the networking event. If you want to still get tickets, you better get on it because it will sell out.
We're at
We know that.
140.
140 already.
Yeah.
And as we get closer, it just gets worse.
It will.
So awards / networking. Wait a minute. Is this an old address?
NTNA
It's
social.
yeah.
20, it's 8.
I don't know why. I think there it is. I do have it. nailsmag.com /NTNA social 2019. I butchered my copy and paste in my production.
No, it's fine to me.
Yeah, definitely get that ticket now, just because the room and space we have is huge, and you can only hold so many people, so it will sell out.
Yeah.
Of course, again, we're going to be here every week until even the 2 weeks after Orlando. So go to www.nailsmag.com /KUPA TV guide, and you can see who our next guests are next week.
I'm so excited for her.
I am really
just saw
excited.
her Friday.
Yeah.
So I'm stoked.
Yeah,
So I'm
Winnie.
ready.
Winnie. I heard just saying her name makes me
It makes
smile.
you happy, doesn't it?
I can't say it with it. My head, it's Winnie.
It is so, yeah, she's Winnie.
And I first met Winnie on the set of Nailed It,
Right.
the TV show.
Right.
And that question to Ashton about what did you do for the first time, her challenge that show was to do a whole full bouquet out of 3D acrylic nails for like her nails needed to look like a wedding bouquet. Had never done 3D acrylic nails, and she rocked it.
She rocks everything she does. So I'm
She's
excited.
so talented. And she's such a personality now.
I know, you're gonna wanna see
regularly
her.
on camera.
You're going to want to see her.
I'm really excited that she's joining us. Very important too, I have to say this. May 29th is the KUPA keynote. So tune in. It's getting closer. Huge announcement from KUPA. Really important.
So huge it'll be on Nail's page.
Oh, yeah.
As well as KUPA's.
Yeah.
Because we wanted to carry this special announcement. So yeah, we're excited.
I'm so excited. We've been accomplishing hurdles that are leading up to that day, and we accomplished a huge one yesterday. And so I have this little piece of stress just rolled off me. I'm really excited. It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
That's all I have. I really want to thank. Oh,
one more thing.
Yeah.
Voting is still live.
Oh, yes.
For Gel 2 fan favorites. If you want to vote for Ashton, or if you want to vote for any of the competitors from this season, pick your favorite or favorites, more than one, ntna.nailsmag.com. You can vote as many times as you like. You can vote on different browsers. The winner of that contest gets named at Premier Orlando, and they get a huge prize from Gel 2. It's worth like $1,000.
That's awesome.
That's a huge prize.
I did have that right there, but I second guessed myself.
It's okay. I'm here.
I'm so used to
here.
saying make sure you go vote, C&D Lab, and everything.
No,
yeah, I get into such a rhythm, and now I'm off
cool.
my
I'm
rhythm.
here. That's what I'm here for.
I know,
Yeah.
that's great. so good.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
All right, so thank you all so much for tuning in.
Thank
We will
you.
see you again next Wednesday at 11 a.m. Pacific time on Nails Magazine's Facebook page and
Yep.
KUPA's Facebook page. Have a great week, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
Colors and patterns help us express ourselves, show the world who we are. Sometimes I wake up and I feel girly, sometimes I'm flirty, sometimes I feel free, but most days I just feel like me. Show the world who you want to be. Color me curious. Join us May 29th on our Facebook page for the big reveal.